Blay fi baro ki bapet ikan ni ke video. Iktia subhai fi share ni ke channel ke tek tutor Meghalaya balapan mi da ke SCSTE. Tengah jengah kalong iba pidian pun kongwir, but hakani ka port pat paralog ang batai pi shipam ka electric field intensity at any point due to a short electric dipole. The haki video ki balada ngada batai shipam ka electric field haki earthly position. Go away kade on the action line, but go away pat on the equatorial line. Lada fidang kemau action line kade kumno along the axis of the dipole and on the equatorial line but they on the perpendicular bisector. Okay, they how to line belong perpendicular but pass through the center jong electric dipole. They badam tang kini ki earthly position. Point ula bandan ha kanu shakaro. They mentang in pet electric field but kan they ka formula kan long kumno la da point umdan re how action line and umdan re how equatorial line. They sala bandan hangno ro. Yang they nepet mentai kan ni ka topic. They hangi on consider an electric dipole comprising of charge minus q but plus q baga distance of separation gadai 2a. And the electric dipole moment P is Q is equal to Q into 2A. Okay. Tementangan shimhani you charge minus Q, alright, but you charge plus Q, bangan bo iki how point A, you minus Q at point A, but you plus Q at point B. Dengan join kini berarti, alright, and the distance between these two gadai 2A. Okay, the electric dipole jungi, but the dipole moment, if you still remember, the direction of the dipole moment gadai kumno, they from negative charge to positive charge. So dipole moment P, it points from negative to positive. Okay, there. Hang ni apa if you still remember ni point O uday center jong dipole. Hani ngiong let K be any point such that the distance OK is equal to R and angle KOB is equal to theta. Dimintang and shim you wave point K. Right? New point K and hang ni hai ni point. This is my point K hang ni. Alright? Such that this distance from O to point K, alright, uday R, okay, then tadi new angle KOB, ni angle hang ni is theta, alright. Di kumbafi ihan ni adol, new point K umdandra on the action line, lemne umdandra how to equatorial line ro, new point K uday random point in this electric field jong new dipole. Alright. But this dipole moment P, alright, can be resolved into two perpendicular components. If you still remember, when resolve you vector into two perpendicular components, nishiyo components in terms of sine theta and cos theta. Alright, they you need vector jungi ro, wave vector jungi hagani kapor. Uday dipole moment P. Alright? The new dipole moment P in result running in pia into two perpendicular components, alright? But kita kideki cos component but sine component jang dipole moment. Tengok pamut by uni P, alright? Ni dipole moment P and pia into two perpendicular component. Perpendicular kamut the angle is 90 degree, alright? 90 degree. Tementa uni at this point O, alright, at this point O, and draw two lines given along perpendicular, alright. The wave line and draw in this direction. Sure. This line will be my A2, B2, fine. The new wave line part, you see new line A2, B2, uday from here to here. Then draw say a wave line open along perpendicular new line. And new line belong perpendicular new line, new line, new line hang ni. Okay, the new line along this KO here, alright. Then show extension is here. I'll name this A1 and somewhere here, and name the point hang here somewhere and name B1. Alright? Tapi dapat kini line berarti A1, B1, but A2, B2, they are perpendicular to each other at this point. Alright? Ini point kilang kumno, kilang perpendicular. Fine? Alright. If EM new P. So, P is my vector. Teman-teman, I resolve P into perpendicular components. The way of perpendicular components are undi along A1, B1, and the component along A1, B1 undi kumno, undi u component P cos theta. Alright? Along A1, B1 undi u component P cos theta. Alright? And along A2, B2 undi u component P sin theta. So let me just write here P cos theta, P sin theta. Alright? Teman-teman instead hajakah bangan pet ya uni dipole moment just as one direction from A to B. Teman-teman ngalaban pet in two direction. One direction is along A1, B1, and another direction is along A2, B2. Alright, tung mangilaong. But P cos theta, the component, alright, is along A1, B1. P sin theta is along A2, B2. Alright? Dia minta nyenyepet. Ladafi pet yung point K. Okay? Pet yung point K. Pet with respect, okay? Kabamot bawat nung pet di K, petang yung line. Pet yung line A1, B1. Alright? And pet yung point K. Uning point K udan hai. Is it on the equatorial ne ulai on the actual line of A1, B1? See ni A1, B1 we are nish ate. Okay? Take point K ro. You see, it is along this line? Udan how ni line A1, B1 hi. Nakata kadaw ni ong ni point K with respect, ladang ipetang yung A1, B1 ken, nihempet yung A baru B, ladang ipet yung A baru B te, obviously does not lie. Okay? Umdan re how action line. Udan siya, te siya drop. Fine? Henry, ladang ipet, yaw line A1, B1 pat. Okay? Ni A baru ni point K, udan how action line. Alright? Udan how action line, nakataka daw, mentangin calculate, yaka electric field on the action line. Ko formula di kumno? Take a field density at point K, point K, on the action line of my A1, B1. See, it lies on the action line. So we see that the formula kumbangin la puli ke previous video. Formula today E is equal to 2P. But keep in mind, hagani kapor u dipole moment jingi, it's not this P. Okay, udah uni P cos theta. Nakakadaw 2P cos theta 4 pi epsilon naught RQ. Alright, once again, yang kren siya biyang lada. Ikren siya pang ulain AB. Then, dipole moment jingi day u P. Alright, Henry hakan ikapot, ikren siya pang ulain A1, B1. A1, B1. The dipole moment along A1, B1 di kumno? Day P cos theta. Nakataka daw, formula niyo A1 is equal to 2P cos theta 4 pi epsilon naught RQ. Alright? And kani ka direction ni represent along the direction KL. Kababot ma? Nang ni, alright, ka direction jong. This electric field is in this direction away. Alright, let me name this point L. So this is my direction of E1. Okay? So that is the direction of E1. Temen tapat niladapet along A1, B1. Mentang inipitpat along A2, B2. So this is my line A2, B2. Alright? Line A2, B2 jang point natin siya po. Fine? Along A2, B2, kumbang nilatip, but the dipole moment kadi kumno day P sin theta. Fine? Along A2, B2, the dipole moment is P sin theta. Teminta pet ek position jong point K. Position jong point K kadi hang ni. Alright, this is your point K. Alright, and this is your line. And this point K ulong kumba udan on the equatorial line jong new line A2, B2. Nakataka daw the electric field at point K. Alright? Due to line A to B2, alright? Sorry, not due to line A, with respect to, okay? With respect to line A to B2 kan dekom no? Tigo mangile A ni due line A to B2 jungi, but ni point K dan hang ni. Alright, as you can see, it is on the equatorial line with respect to A to B2. So therefore, field intensity at K on equatorial line of A to B2, a formula if you still remember, it is A is equal to P, it is E equal to P. Alright, but in our case, our dipole moment along A to B2, dipole moment is P sine theta, P sine theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Alright, taking on, let it be represented by Km, which is parallel to A to B2 and perpendicular to KL. Then let us draw that direction, Ken. Then the direction, if you still remember, convey in this direction. Alright, if you still remember jump ka equatorial line, okay, the direction jump ka electric field ka dikum no, lada ka dipole moment ka thau from A2 to B2, alright, that means shathi shapo ka electric field kan thau kum no shadra, okay, ka di belong opposite, tama ka di belong no de parallel. So as you can see, this line Km, alright, this is my line Km kung niya. Alright, the direction of the electric field can be from K to M. This is my E2. These are the two electric fields kabang yo kaway kade with respect to A1, B1, kabang assume with respect to P cos theta, but kaway pat kabang yo with respect to P sin theta. Alright, te mintay ngin haban find ka ngin haban find ka total resultant electric field. Alright, ika resultant electric field namar at point K. Fiinam dan arli ki electric field ki ba point in different direction. One is pointing along KL and another is pointing along KM. They not done two directions at the same point M ki electric field. Kadi belong ko unidirection. Fine. Then nata kadang in haban find ka resultant electric field. For class 11, ila apanan ka mekanika law kabade ka parallelogram law of vectors. Ibang ijupinan kam ban find ka resultant vectors. Te ban pinan kam mekanika parallelogram law of vectors ngidan kami ke equation kong ngidan kami ka parallelogram. So let us draw a parallelogram. Alright, kaba involve kini ki art ki vectors ki jangi. Our vectors hangni riu E1 and E2. Alright. Te hangning the complete kanika parallelogram chunga and my parallelogram kadiri diagram K, L, and M. Alright, and as you can see, ka shape kadeka rectangular shape. Alright, te da ka ba gin pinan ka muntay ka parallelogram law of vectors. Ka parallelogram law of vectors ka ongkum no. If the two vectors, alright, are represented by the sides of a parallelogram, kung makanika por ngidan yun ni atli vectors uwe ude E1 and the other is E2. Taking E1 and E2, as you can see, is represented by KL, which is the side of this parallelogram. And E2 is also represented by Km, which is the side of the same parallelogram. They, according to the law of vectors, that the diagonal will represent the resultant vector. So therefore, a resultant electric field jungi, alright, will be represented by this diagonal Kn. Okay? Timintang ilala ban use yaka formula ban find the resultant if you still remember. Alright? But lada ka angle between the two vectors. Alright? Lada ka angle between A vector and B vector kade 90 degree. As you can see, since it is a rectangle, the angle between A1 and E2 kade 90 degree. Alright? So, the formula no R is equal to root over A square plus B square. Alright. So, mentang niya peran kami ng formula, bang niya find what is our electric field. Kumbang but okay, the angle between these two, E1 and E2, are 90 degree. Alright. So, therefore, the formula, kabangin peran kam, alright, is R is equal to root over A square plus B square. Alright, our resultant jungi du A, our resultant jungi udu electric field E. Alright, and root over what is our A? Our A is E1 square. And what is our B? It is E2 square. Alright? There ni la adaptive o E1 jingi dekat no. Alright, E1 is equal to 2 P cos theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube whole thing square. One let you new square. Alright? Plus, what is E2? E2 what day? P sine theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube whole thing square. Again, don't forget your O square. Thì hằng nghe, alright, nghe E bar 4 pi epsilon naught R cube, 4 pi epsilon R cube long common. And also, P is also here, P is also here, long common. Alright, so now kita dah mention common no ya kita. And what will I have? I'll have P square. Don't forget, in haban square ini kita. Okay? P square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube whole thing square again. Alright? They hapo minta ng sa astan UA. Now in the first term, adaptation common UP 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. So what's left is 2 and cos theta. So on top 2 cos theta, but don't forget it is square. Alright? Plus, and from the second term, once again, I have to common UP with 4 pi epsilon R cube. What's left is only sine theta. So therefore, sine, don't forget, square. Alright? Sine square theta. Diminta, as we can see, hang niya, by your P square, alright, the square, but square root they can cancel. I can take out P shabat. Now, only 4 pi epsilon R cube also. I can take it out, alright, as this new square, but square root kilaban cancel. So therefore, E divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. And now within the root, ni dan stam 4 cos square theta plus sine square theta. Okay, they minta simplify short. Yung new term beradan syaban, yung leaf bed, yung lay a short. Yung simplify yung term beradan hapo. The new term beradan hapo, as you can see, uday 4 cos square theta. They minta cakap bangan 4 cos square theta. Can I write it as 3 cos square theta plus cos square theta? Lima boleh sebutang asyam 3 cos square theta nga plus sa uwe cos square theta nga yo biang 4 cos square theta m. Sunod kata kadaw ngala akan tho ha kani garu kombru. Tumintahan tho sabite sine square theta. Di hang ni fila apa ni e kani ka term cos square theta plus sine square theta. What is this equal to? If you still remember the identity, trigonometric identity, this is equal to 1. So therefore, this simplifies to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube root over 3 cos square theta plus 1. Kani kadiga formula, alright? Junk electric field. Kani junk electric field at any point, alright, due to a short dipole. Okay. They keep in mind kani ka formula pat ka ay ka magnitude. Alright? This just gives us the magnitude. In hap ban determine ro sa eka direction. Ka direction jo ni electric field kung ngin tip. Okay? Tiba kumta ng let angle LKN is equal to alpha. Take a unique angle. Alright, this angle here. LKN. Alright, this angle here. Let it be alpha. Okay? This in triangle. Okay, if you look in triangle KLN. So triangle KLN. This triangle here. As you can see, it is a right angle triangle. Fine? So in right angle. So in triangle KLN. Take a new triangle KLN here. Alright. So in this triangle, as you can see, this triangle is a right angle triangle. Alright. So tan alpha, alright, is equal to, as we know, it is equal to perpendicular by base. What is our perpendicular? It is ln. What is our base? It is kl. Right? Or ngalaban ang ruha jaka jung ln, I can see as km namaba ln is equal to km. Namaba kidiki side is all rectangle. So I can write as km divided by kl. Or E2 divided by E1. Okay? So what is E2? E2 kumbangin lahat mana they P sine theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Then what is E1? It is 2p cos theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Alright? Te hang ni ilaban E kini terms kilaban cancel. 4 pi epsilon naught r cube, 4 pi epsilon naught r cube laban cancel. Nanta the p and p also can be cancelled. So what is left is only shadrong sa asang sine theta, support sa asang 2 cos theta. Alright? This is my tan alpha. So in other words, tan alpha is equal to 1 by 2. What is sine theta by cos theta? It is nothing but tan theta. So hang ni nilaaban ni iba, alright? But this angle alpha can be calculated using this formula. The hanging ibo new angle alpha nilaaban calculate using this formula. Alright? By knowing the kabatip yung new angle alpha nilaaban determine, alright, ka direction jong new kn kadeshe. Kalaban day 30 degree, 20 degree, okay? Day 20 degree kalaban long kam shani po hindiat. Lada ka day 30 degree kalaban long kam shani hindiat. Tapi ini yang baladang ngitip ika angle ngitip ruya ka direction. Okay, so tak apa tip itu angle alpha ngilala bentip ika direction jongka electric field. Alright, temuntang ini petpat sekini arli ki special cases. Te ini particular cases, alright. Te hani ini ki particular cases. Tika case kebanikong ko when k lies on the actual line, and when k lies on the actual line, theta dekat no de 0 degree. Alright? Temintang ini penan kami itu formula bagi layo mana kepada E is equal to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, don't forget r cube, root over 3 cos square theta plus 1. Te hangning laong ba theta is equal to 0 degree. Tenang tengah jaka jong theta ngan thono 0 degree. Te what is cos of 0 degree? Cos of 0 degree is equal to 1. So therefore E equal to 4 pi epsilon naught r cube root over 3 into 1 is equal to 3 plus 1. So E is equal to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube root over 4. And what is root over 4? E is equal to 2p divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Tika ni ka formula. Hatu kan ka formula kamde ka formula jong action line. So therefore, nila banyo ikan ka formula, alright, jong u action line also dakwapen kami kani ka formula on any point. Kani ka formula, alright, keep in mind ka ay general formula. Kadika general nakabenta u point ladaw don hangno ro nila ban punan kam. Ladaw don on the action line ro nila ban punan kam. Okay. Dimantang inipit sa ika next case. And the second case ringipan, kaday when K lies on the equatorial line, and as we know on the equatorial line, the line belong to no perpendicular. So perpendicular meaning 90 degree. So mentang ini use biaya ka juga formula he. E is equal to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube root over 3 cos of theta. Theta jungi day 90 degrees, so I'll write cos square 90 degree plus 1. What is cos of 90 degree? Cos of 90 degree is equal to 0. So therefore this term, kajana, what is 3 into 0 is equal to 0, and 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So therefore this simplifies to equal to P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube root over 1, or finally we have P divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Because what is root of 1? It is 1. And what is 1 into this thing, into this whole term? It is the term itself. Again, if you look at this formula, formula jong ka equatorial line. So once again, we can derive a formula jong equatorial line, alright, from this general formula kabangilayo on any point at all. Ting it can be la small ka derivation jong ka electric field at any point. The previous early video ngale specific only for action line, okay, but for equatorial line. And the kanega video ngale nakabenta any random point at all. Okay, so kanega derivation kalong general derivation, okay, kabapila ban penankam ada point udan ha ru, ada udan ha action line ru flaban penankam, ada udan ha equatorial line ru flaban penankam. Tingin sa isyampat ipi hakaway ka video hakabangan patay pat syapang talk on electric dipole in an electric field. Kublay